AJ here. Thank you so much for the opportunity to take a look at your site. There's so many colors. I'm so excited to get started. Listen, I just want to let you know that my purpose for this feedback video is just to see where you're at right now in your business and your marketing, and to see what might be holding you back. Because from there I can get a clear idea and see if we can bridge that gap so you can take your business to the next level. And if you have any questions about anything I've covered, I've included a button at the bottom of this video so you can book a call. Either myself or my chief marketing strategist Greg will get on the phone and provide more clarity for you. Okay, so does that sound good? Let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I see obviously here is this big bright sign. Love this picture. Oh, to be there. It's painting a visual picture, which is always an alluring thing. Now it says summer vacations. Thank you for visiting. Shop is closed August 1st to August 31st. All I can do is kind of give you feedback based on an outsider's perspective, and not having seen your website before. This is kind of a bummer because it's like, oh, I love your stuff, but I can't get it. So wondering if maybe we can position this in a way that still delivers the message, but in a way that gives hope to your audience that you'll be back soon, and still allows you to preserve your sanity of taking a break. So I would definitely kind of reword this, maybe change the font, lower, shrink it down a little bit, kind of rework that a little bit. So, oh, I love this. This is so pretty. So soap art as home decor, soap gift sets for any occasion. So one of the things we want to do is we want to grab their attention right off the bat. We want to come up with some sort of catchphrase or hook or statement that makes them sort of stop scanning and reread what you've said. Otherwise, it's very common for people just to scan, and then go on and on to something else, especially if you have a sign saying that you're not available for your products to be purchased. Many times they won't even bother scanning, they'll just move on. So any kind of business that you want to drum up during the time that you're closed is at a a slower, almost standstill, because you've already kind of put the "we're closed" shop up here. So again, that ties back to this message telling us my stuff is beautiful, but it's unavailable. So that's a real roadblock to be able to get there. When you're talking about selling products, one of the main things that I like to focus on are the descriptions. So let's just take an example here, and I'll click on this and see what kind of description you have. And what the wonderful thing about product descriptions is that you can really have a lot of leeway with this. You can make it very exciting and very interesting. Now it says soap bridal shower favors set of 14 handmade soap. Okay, so I understand that these are all keywords to be found in Google for people who are looking for that, and I understand that's fine. So then we come down here, a variety of luxury soap favors to suit your wedding. Oops, sorry, wedding. Glycerin powder. Okay. Very practical. Okay, so this is a lot. There's a ton of content right here. And again, it's very easy to scroll by and just like I did naturally without even thinking about it, just like, okay, blah, 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 okay. Why do you want to buy this product? That should be the number one draw. And again, you're going to kind of mimic the same thing where you're going to provide a catching eye stopper of a statement, and then your description is going to not be so literal. In other words, yes, there is going to be a section where you'll explain how much it weighs, what size it is, what color it is, but that'll be at the bottom. What you want at the top is to start out not by describing the features of the product, but rather describing the benefits and how it's going to make your customer feel by purchasing that product. So does that make sense? You're going to concentrate on how your customer feels. Now, in order for you to do that and do it effectively, you have to understand and know how to find your customers' pain points, their pleasure points, who they are, and what drives them to buy soaps like yours, okay? And in order to do that, you need to know how to do the research to find your ideal target audience. Because that's going to save you lots and lots of time of catering to the wrong people who aren't in your market. And you're not interested in catering to everybody. You're only interested in people who love, love, love your products. So, yes, there is an art to being able to do that, but I promise you once you learn how to do that, everything becomes clear and becomes super easy. So, I love that you have wonderful reviews. That's great. We'll head to the shipping. Okay, payment methods, ready to ship, short and sweet. That's good. Okay, all right. See, all of these are technicals. That's fine. It's what they need to know, what they need to do. You have your reviews. Yes, I definitely would concentrate on sprucing up these product descriptions, cutting down the language. This is way too long. At the bottom, you're going to list the features, but at the top, you're going to list it. You know, something that really works well that I've done for clients is that I describe the product as if it were a living, breathing person, and I give it a personality, because once you know who your target audience is, you can cater a personality type to fit your product that resonates with them. And it's a wonderful, wonderful technique to be able to get your customers to feel what it would be like to use your product. So I would do that. The other thing is, I don't know if you said you had a website or not, or you just have an Etsy website, but I think that you may want to consider getting a website, or at the very least maybe a Facebook group if you don't already have one. Because that's a way that you can really give a lot of valuable information about soaps and your profession, and drive it to your website. You know, you're in control of the group. You share, you know, what you want to share, and you can educate people as well, and that can really build a bunch of client draw. So I hope like this feedback's been helpful for you. I hope that this makes sense, and I definitely want to know if it doesn't make sense to you. But I have to say, I really enjoyed reviewing your site for you. Thank you for that. I love the beautiful colors, and I love Etsy. I'm a crafter at heart myself. You know, and now that I've taken a first-hand look at your website, I think I can see where some of the missing components are, and why it could be potentially holding you back. But you know what? I mean, these are very common struggles among business owners like yourself. I mean, I've learned that the biggest struggles often have the simplest solutions. It's just that the trick is not making it harder than it needs to be, you know? I mean, for years I've helped business owners solve this problem as an expert copywriter by crafting and delivering their message for them, and you know, it solved their problem. They were grateful for the help, but it just wasn't as fulfilling for me as helping my clients, you know, understand that they can solve the problems on their own, and all they needed was just a little training in the beginning. So that's actually why I developed my content creation course and my mastermind group. It allows me to help a lot more people. And you know, position it as a training and mentorship group. So I work with entrepreneurs like yourself, and I teach them how to master their own message. You know, for example, like I solve your problem of where to find a steady stream of clients, and I do that by teaching you how to dig deep and find your target audience, which are your dream clients. Because if you're gonna, you know, if you're going to find clients, they might as well be dream clients, right? You know, the ones who will buy everything you sell because they love being around you and they love working with you. So I solve that problem. And I also solve the problem of how to connect with clients by teaching how to find your voice, you know, how to find your voice in the written form. You know, for example, how to stop trying so hard to speak like a marketer. Everybody out there is speaking like a marketer, and instead just share your thoughts and your feelings with your customers, and you, as a result, you can sell more just by being who you are. So I teach how to do that with ease and alignment. I also solve the problem of feeling insecure about your writing, or you know, what you're having to say. Some people are very insecure about writing, or they feel they're not good at it. But I solve that by giving like a steady stream of tips and formulas and ideas, things that you can implement within 5 minutes to start getting more likes and responses and signups and sales, quite honestly. And then, in my group, you get to submit what content you do have for personalized feedback by me. So, for example, like your website content or your Etsy content here, the stuff that's written on your website or your email campaigns or your social media content, you can submit all that for feedback by me. And then, I also solve the problem of how to increase your monthly income because I teach you how to use the content you've created and then apply it to a very simple marketing strategy. It takes very little time to implement. It's almost no time to maintain. That way you can spend the bulk of your time, concentrating on creating your art, your craft, and serving your clients. And then, of course, I offer weekly Q&A sessions where I don't even get off the phone until every last question's answered. So, there's also like an opportunity to work one-on-one with me if you find that you need custom help. So I think I'm very proud of what I built. I think it serves every single point problem that entrepreneurs have. And I'm excited about it. But so let's do this. Just click on the button to book a call with me, and either myself or Greg will contact you at the day and time that you set up. This way, we're going to have more time set aside to answer all your questions about the feedback you received here, and then we can give you more clarity about the training and the mentorship program. How's that sound? So, that would be awesome. Anyway, thanks again for allowing me to take a peek into your business world. I really can't wait to talk to you. I just can't wait till you're back in business either. Oh, talk to you soon, Joanne.